Hello and welcome back to the Bioshock series, and this time for the third and final game in the series, we're going to be playing Bioshock Infinite. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I quite enjoy this game for what it is. There's some stuff about it that I didn't like, some stuff I liked about it a lot more than the originals, but it's just going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to playing this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it too, because I think I also own a piece of DLC for it as well. Yeah, I think I own both of the burials at sea, so we'll go ahead and we'll play those after that, and that's a little like add-on story that occurs at the end of this, but let's go ahead and dive right into Bioshock Infinite, and I'm going to assume that those of you who are watching are not familiar with this, so I'm going to try my best to avoid spoilers, because I am pretty familiar with the story here, but let's go ahead and do a new game. Yeah, I don't even remember the last time that I played around on this, and yeah, you know what, let's not do a 1999 mode, that sounds like hell. Let's go ahead and let's just do a solid medium. That seems like a good way to start. Oh man, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to giving this one a shot, because it's probably the most out there of all of the games, or of all of the Bioshock stuff, and now, for the longest time, actually, when I first played this, or saw this years ago, I actually wasn't sure that it really should necessarily be a Bioshock game, but you can make a pretty good argument both ways, I think. Yeah, alright, so I've somehow unlocked some upgrades.
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
The mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exist. Bears the transdimensional travel, or let's say 1889. I really like that line. I remember that one's up there with 1912 off the coast of Maine. If you remember Alan Wake, there's a line I'll shut up.
Compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Have you planned on it?
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing.
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, or we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, a couple of characters here, and it's kind of interesting what the story is with them. Hey there, kids. So, let's go for a climb. Let's get the hell off this boat, because, yeah, we're at a lighthouse. Typical of a Bioshock title.
When we'll be returning.
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Is somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's someone inside.
Yeah, so we are playing a person named Booker DeWitt, and he has been sent here to retrieve a girl. His job is to retrieve a girl and to bring her back unharmed to New York City. And that's really everything that we know to get started here. What I was saying earlier, that line about, do you believe in God, or are you afraid of God? No, I'm afraid of you. That's up there for me with that line in Alan Wake where he says it's not a lake, it's an ocean. It's just like, something about that, given the context, is just really damn solid to me. Yeah, those guys are going to just fade off into the distance. Alright, so let's see, what's going on around here? Hello. Okay, Silver Eagle, a can of beans. Yeah, so there is going to be a money mechanic. I mean, this very much is a Bioshock game, as you can tell, considering we're at the base of a lighthouse and getting started. Now, what is this? DeWitt, bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. This is your last chance. Yeah, so somebody was clearly expecting us.
It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
Of thy sins I shall wash thee. From Sodom shall I lead thee. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for a quick wash. And here we go. This is Mr. DeWitt.
Good luck with that, pal.
Yeah, Booker apparently isn't exactly a big believer of the whole religion thing. Alright. Yeah, it's nice to be back playing these.
Is anyone here? Hello?
I'm not sure that they are there, Booker, old buddy. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty tough. I've always felt like this was a fairly difficult game compared to some of the others. This one definitely has given me a harder time just compared to like some of the bigger fights in the other games. And well, I'll be curious to see if that carries over here. Can I call out for anyone? Just ask for help. I'm sorry, is that a wireless telephone in like in 1912? That's ridiculously advanced. Be prepared, he's on his way. You must stop him. See. Condensed schedule tune from Columbia. Yeah, okay. So there's a place called Columbia here, which we'll experience relatively soon. Yeah, more nonsense looks... Hello. What does that say?
Shit.
Don't disappoint us. So whoever apparently sent us here tied up some poor bastard of what appears to be a fisherman and shot him in the head. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, fuck those guys. Maybe if I can find them, I'll kill them. In New Eden soil shall I plant thee. Yeah, always a good sign when somebody's like saying, I'm gonna make Eden, I'm gonna save the world. Yeah, it's always a good fucking thing. Definitely never used by tyrannical despots anywhere. Okay, what else do I have here? Ooh, hello. Okay. Some more money. Alright, I'm down to 16. Yeah, and we're actually not as far out to sea as you would think. I mean, that is a swimmable distance. Okay. So let's see.
Wait a minute, that card.
1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yep, so that is the,
What in the world is...
You know what I'm kind of getting a vibe of? Kind of getting a mild Outlast 2 ending vibe. The sky being red, like the god rays, yeah. Getting a very minor vibe of that, but... Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, let's, Are you gonna open? Oh. Oh, okay, no, that's the... Yeah, that's the lighthouse... like, responding back to whatever's up there. I definitely would not be here if I was this guy. I'd be fucking off and, like, going for a swim or finding that other boat and hoping that it works. So, alright, let's go. Take a seat. I'm not...
Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
Yeah, I'm not liking the things I'm seeing on the arms, though. That makes me a little bit nervous.
So now...
What the hell?
Booker, buddy, I'm pretty sure...
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
This can't be good. No, God damn it!
Attention.
Oh, that's probably my response if I lost my gun if I was going on a trip like this.
Count to 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Attention. Attention.
Alright, Booker, just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
And welcome to Columbia. This is Columbia. This is the floating city. And we'll learn a lot more about Columbia as time goes on. I feel like there should be like a different music track playing, like something more epic, but I guess not. I'm also kind of curious how a place like this exists at 15,000 feet. Like, that's fairly high up. You know, that's I think higher than the point that, like, you can realistically breathe. Like, you need an oxygen mask or something. But, yeah, here we go. We have landed. Man, what a good, just, like, establishing shot there of the city. Why would he send his savior unto us, if we will not raise a finger for our own salvation? And though we deserved not his mercy, he has led us to this new Eden. A last chance for redemption. Yeah, so there's a little bit of religious significance going on here, so, kind of like Outlast 2, again, you know, if there's going to be a lot of religious themes here that I'll probably end up talking about. And there we go, the prophet shall lead the people to the new Eden, and that's what Columbia was, and that's our prophet. I don't remember what his name is. Comstock, I want to say? I can't remember what his name is. So, alright, we are here, thankfully. Now, Booker there, buddy. Yeah, you want to go. And I don't know if you noticed something. On the back of his hand, there's like a brand of some kind. Yeah, we saw that a little bit earlier on. It's like an A, I think it is. Yeah, okay, find a way into the city. So, we are now up here. And boy, what a... yeah, like, that would be a hell of a ride. Yeah, there's very, very much like a religious fundamentalist ideal here. Also, interesting design, like a female sword-wielding angel. Interesting. The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. Yeah, there is definitely a little bit of craziness going on here. We're in the Welcome Center. How kind of them. Give us some... and in my womb shall grow the seed of the prophet. Yeah, that's definitely, well, I mean, there are some like, religious subgroups and stuff that basically think the whole point of women is basically just to have kids. Which, I mean, hey, like, I guess if people are consenting to it, I don't really care what people's beliefs are, but certainly not going to necessarily agree with that one. Why can I not... okay, there we go. There's another one there. Yeah, it's weird. It's, like, hard to pick up. Alright, then what about over here? What are you? Oh, Voxovan. Yeah, these are like the audio logs. Okay, let's listen to this one.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven.
What need is there for a redeemer? Without sin.
Keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
Okay, kinda wish that asshole hadn't been talking. Let's go listen to that again, sorry.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Yeah, so that's Lady Comstock. That's the... pretty sure that's supposed to be her. Yeah, so obviously we have... I'm pretty sure this is Comstock. I think this is the, like, Father Comstock, whatever. He's the dude. So yeah, they're apparently thinking that they're going to have a child, and that will somehow allow them to save the world. Now see, if I was Booker, I'd probably be smacking this guy around and asking what the hell is going on. Also, this is horrendously unsafe. Jesus. This is just like a snapped spine waiting to happen. Water running down plain stone stairs? You fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Yes, fuck that noise.
Every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. And lo, if the prophet had struck down our enemies at wounded knee, and not railed against the sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against the sodom beneath us, but not accepted the 3 golden gifts of the founders, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just accepted the 3 golden gifts of the founders, and not prayed for our deliverance, it would have been enough. If the prophet had only prayed for our deliverance, and not led us to this new Eden, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just led us to the new Eden, and not purged the vipers of the Orient, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just purged the vipers of the Orient, but not suffered the sacrifice of his beloved, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just suffered the sacrifice of his beloved, but not expelled the vox populi, it would have been enough.
Yeah, so these guys, yeah, Prophet apparently did quite a bit. Religious nut jobs not notwithstanding, the path of forgiveness is the only way to the city. Yeah, hey there, kids. How's it going?
Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
I mean, I'll punch you in the throat.
Turn around and get back on that rocket. Might as well get it over with.
Come and be
Boy, I wish I had my gun. I could solve a lot of problems here. Alright, come here, asshole. Yeah, go ahead, give me the baptism.
Hey, I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Yeah, I've never really understood the whole baptism thing. Like, I understand the symbolism of it, but... I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm also just particularly intolerant of religion.
What do you want?
Apparently they want the girl to wipe away the debt.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it.
Can I just not get this gun and just shoot them through the door? Can I open you? No, I can't. Okay, hey assholes. So, let's go ahead, let's have a word. Yeah, so I think DeWitt was like a private investigator of some kind. Oh dear, that's not good. Well, that's definitely not good, actually. Jesus. And how do we know this was the new Eden and we'd rely on our own pride to make it so? It's one of those guys talking. Yeah, so... this place is a little odd. It's like this. This is the Garden of New Eden.
Priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
Yeah, so we have here
I can figure out where the hell I am.
Father Franklin, Benjamin Franklin, Washington, George Washington, and then Thomas Jefferson, Father Jefferson. And they have a key, a sword, and a scroll. And I guess those are the three gifts they were talking about. Yeah, this place has like a weird, like, Christian fundamentalist take on the idea of like an idealized America, which is very, very odd. You know, there's some, like, people kind of joke about certain things being like, oh, this is what some people's beliefs actually are. It's like, it's still kind of crazy just to see what some people can come up with. What is Columbia if not another ark for another time? That is actually an interesting premise, I guess, the idea of creating a modern ark, although it is quite crazy. Yeah, and these guys are just going to keep on going. I'm not going to sit here and engage with all of them. I listened to the one earlier just because I was curious how much he would ramble, but...
Fair share of fools. Alright. Still got a girl to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people talking. And then what is this? The seat of the prophet, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, let's go see what happens here. And here we go. This is a nice statue of Father Comstock. Apparently leading the push, so to speak. Yeah. And the whole deal is that Columbia is basically a floating city that constantly is in flux. And it's a cool idea, to be honest. I like this type of environment. I think it's actually pretty cool. Okay. And you know, I just seen something called Salt. That's gonna be... that's sort of this game's version of Eve, basically. So yeah, let's... what is this? Hey kid, what do you have for me? Apparently, what does that say? All of Columbia celebrates. What are they celebrating? Hold on. Can I not get here and read that? Columbia raffle and fair expected to be larger than ever this year. Okay. Yeah, okay. And these people are just going on about random bullshit. See, apparently everybody who came here decided to go get drowned almost to get there. I'm trying to think... I think there is a... oop, that's not it. There is a button... yeah, there we go. So if you hit end, that'll actually kind of tell you where to go, which is a really nice feature, because this is a lot more open than some of the prior games were. You know, some of the prior games, like, you'd occasionally have stuff that it was sometimes easy to get turned around in, but it was relatively rare.
honest, my dear fellow, they are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Not sure that the shoe shiner
I
cares.
told him that the park is exceedingly far behind schedule.
Okay, so there's nothing there.
The statuary hasn't arrived.
What are you complaining about?
Rainwater, for God's sake. Even the marigolds are still
Okay.
unplanted.
Yeah, I don't care about his rich person problem. But no, this is like a really awesome environment. I quite like this setting. It's one of the bigger strengths of the game, in my opinion. Vox Populi. Ooh, hello. Let me just eat an entire loaf of bread and a whole wheel of cheese. Jesus fucking Christ, Booker. Like, don't get me wrong, I like me some cheddar, but Jesus, I would fucking vomit if I ate an entire goddamn thing of cheese. Like a whole fucking wheel? Holy shit. Oh, and also, we do have a sprint now, which is nice. Got kids playing, which they're oddly well dressed for kids playing in the water, but... yeah, and of course, there's this incredibly unsafe electronic course. Which is a very interesting thing and kind of tells us that there's a little bit of a problem here. This is very different. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest.
Yeah, and then they have like this propaganda stuff going around.
Good luck at the raffle, folks.
Yeah, and there we go. There's actually police. So it is kind of cool that this is,
Columbia
you know,
Raffle and Fair. Huh.
yeah, it'll be a fun time. You know, I think I said it during the Bioshock, like, original playthroughs, that I really wanted to see a game that was set in Rapture prior to everything going to hell. And I actually, that's kind of what this is doing in a sense. You know, it is just, like, I mean, obviously it's a Bioshock game, right? This is not going to go well. Yeah, this is, it's cool to see what this looks like just for everyday people. Yeah, sure thing, guys. Okay, what about this guy? You, on your honor.
Variable winds throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day for the festivities, Columbia.
Can I not just steal shit?
And now, back to the music.
Yeah, I don't care. Let's see, can I... oh, okay. I can eat an entire cake. Can use the, okay, I thought that I was gonna be able to call out, but no. I think there is actually a thing where if you get caught stealing in some places, like, people will attack you, they'll be hostile to you or something. If memory serves, I could be entirely incorrect on that. But... hello, guys, how's it going? I'm sorry, wait, does that say Columbia's gayest quartet? Okay, I'm gonna get ahead of this. I'm going to probably read a lot of stuff verbatim out of these, and they're going to use some very offensive language. So, just a heads up, for those of you who get really offended at certain words.
We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
No, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to read a lot of stuff verbatim. It's going to be offensive. My apologies. But I do try my best not to, you know, at least I want to give people a heads up before they start thinking that, like, a quote out of context is something specific. Okay, so, Voxophone. What is this one? Okay, oh, this is from Comstock himself.
One man goes into the waters of baptism. A different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
No, that sounds like bullshit to me, Comstock. Yeah, and they go ahead and they just hang out there and just start singing. I mean, it's kind of impressive that, like, that people do have that level of singing talent. I obviously do not, because my voice is, well, not able to actually flex that much. So yeah, let's, what kind of talk?
Some faint and radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character out of I Married a Vox Populi, now do I?
Is that actually like a shitty radio show that they have for people here? That's amazing.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Lutess.
Yeah, so the Lutess. Lutess is a name that we're going to be seeing quite a bit. Because Lutess is kind of important. But we'll, again, learn a little bit more about that as time goes on. Hey there, kids. What are you two doing? What are you sitting back here on? Alright, you know what? Let's go use the binoculars. Let's go see. So, we can go see. There's the angel. Yeah, and also... you might notice something. Those two aren't there. I'll let you go ahead and piece the pieces together for those of you who aren't familiar with this game, but we'll learn...
Hello.
Yeah, hi. How's it going? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll learn more about that as time goes on. But I really want to try to explore on as much as I can. I want to take as much stuff before we have to move further on.
Look at her. And she's some kind of beauty. You know,
So the
that's
immigrants
where
used to
all the
pass through?
immigrants used to
Really?
pass through.
What'd they do? Throw them out the bottom?
Janes and Joes to enter. You know, you gotta be somebody now.
You know, that is an interesting question. It's one of the things that, like, politically I do wonder about with the immigration debate. Like, they talk about, you know, letting more people in and stuff, but there is kind of, I think, an upper limit to how many people a single central government can properly manage. Hey guys, how's it
Let
going?
me through here, pal?
Hey, street's closed for your safety, fella. They're prepping tonight's fireworks back there.
There's enough TNT back there to blow Peking to Kingdom Come. Again.
Okay.
Find another way around.
Yeah, obviously this is a very strong... what am I looking for? Alternate history. So, alright. Hey, look. Envy of all of his peers. The word of the prophet. Yes, these are like little stories, basically. The word of the prophet presents, whatever. Look, it's like Jimmy's friends are jealous. Why are they jealous? Because Jimmy's dad gave him a pack of minor victory. Oh yeah, child smoking, great. The only brand designed especially for kids. Wow. Okay, that's amazing.
Ton stallion straight into the air. Would you believe me? Well, friends, I am here today to tell. Those are no flights of fancy.
Yeah, so these things, these are basically the plasmids, more or less. We'll learn more about that as time goes on. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, sure thing. Let's go see. Okay, so hit the devil 3 times to protect the woman and the child. So I need to... Yep, so every time it goes up, he moves. Oop. I need to actually go in and I need to lift him up. So yeah, pretty straightforward overall. Okay. And then he's over there. Yeah, sure thing. How's it going? Why, thank you. So yeah, I think that was only a temporary use thing, but this is actually a cool way of kind of teaching people how to use these. Hello. Okay, so I need 20 points to win. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and there is also an aim down sight mechanic in here, which I actually do like. It seems to, oops. Come on. God damn it. Yeah, I think you can only move, like, one. Or I think you can only lose, like, one of them before you have the chance at failing, so... Damn it. Yeah, hitting the guy in the back there seems to be a problem for me. Okay, well there we go, I got 20, so I'm gonna be able to get all of... I should be able to get all of this stuff. Okay, perfect. Yeah, cool.
You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I think you can actually go through and I could get like the 10, but not really worth it to me. Okay, what about you? Vending machine, what do you have to say? Oh, okay, yeah, we could just outright buy the bucking bronco thing, the Veni Vidi Vigor. Okay, I think I don't quite want to head this way yet. I think this might actually be like the proper way to go. I can't remember off the top of my head. No, actually... No, I think this is. Yeah, I think... Ah, fuck me. I can't remember if it's up here or if it's somewhere else. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. Here we go. Shoot the box off the skylines. Let's go check it. Yeah, may as well get myself some money. Alright. So let's see. Because I think, yeah, the shotgun is actually slightly more finicky than I remember. Okay. Yep. Okay. I don't remember. What was I supposed to get? Was it 20? Come on. Yeah, so far so good. And yeah, the weapons do actually feel very, very different. Like, they almost feel more arcadey to me. Yeah, I think they almost feel more arcadey to me. Compared to what the original games were like. Okay. Huh. They didn't even give me 20 targets, so... Weird. Oh, well, whatever. I assume that I just have to, like, be really specific with the timing or something, but... Hello? Hey, kids, I'm gonna steal this, and you kids can go back to smoking your shitty cigarettes. Oh, yeah, and then these are the electronic horses and stuff, so it is really cool. They do, like, a really good job of building up the world around here. Okay, anything else going on? That's flag companies. There's a cop sitting there. No, I think, Oh, hello. Yeah, there's another...
What's a voxophone?
What's a voxophone?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. There's a lot of interactables here. You can go ahead and, like,
Hey, just so we're clear,
change
I'm not
stuff.
paying for this.
Yeah, there's a cool setup here. Hey, buddy, there's a handyman. Yeah, these things are going to be a minor issue, you can probably imagine. Okay. Hey, lady, how you doing? Yeah, sure.
Has any telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? Well, it's time to take back control from the men of metal. With possession, you are the master.
Okay.
You bend any machine to your will. With just a whisper, they're all ears.
She has like an oddly seductive tone to her voice there, and I'm not really sure that I like it. She also has kind of dead eyes, but still. Yeah, I guess this is what we experience every time we're going through this now. So yeah, there we go. I now have possession. And that's actually going to be really quite handy.
Press to turn machines into allies.
So what I can do is, like, these vending machines and such, I can actually use them, and I can basically get them to give me money or unlock things for me. It's going to be pretty handy. So let's just go look around a little bit more before I move on. Anything else? Because I think we can actually upgrade these. No, it doesn't look like there is. Okay. And then let me go... Yeah, so I can use that. And then...
Sorry, pal. The raffle is all sold out. Entrance is reserved for dignitaries and very important personages alone.
Yeah, sure thing.
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't recognize you before.
So it's weird. They're like oddly conscious. But also, if I go ahead and I take this, that basically recharges out my salt supply, my Eve supply, more or less.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads.
Or tails.
Okay, fuck it, let's flip it.
Heads.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I'm pretty sure at that point I would start calling it not a coincidence. I think that's like actual fuckery. But, yeah, they're talking about something called Songbird. That's going to be a problem. Here you go, dollar bill, perfect. And then, gives me a pretty, nice little chunk of change there. And I can go ahead and I can buy these health kits and such. I also just realized someone downstairs is apparently fucking doing something, because I'm hearing like this high-pitched whining back there. I really hope you guys aren't hearing that. But, yeah, let's go... Alright, get a little bit more money.
You are a living, walking scandal.
Yeah, you two are whores. Okay. So, let's continue just searching a little bit more before I get ready to wrap this up, because... Yeah, it's really nice. This is, there's a lot of world building that goes into this that didn't have to be here. Yeah. You know, like some people...
This little beauty? The whole division got them. If we're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system, we gotta have the best.
Okay.
Openings in the group? I'd love to bust some Vox skull.
Well, maybe there are. Maybe you'll get lucky. Yeah, whatever people want to say about patriotism, it is kind of just neat just to see people having a lot of pride in their nation, so to speak. That's not good. Columbia closed by the way to Monument Eyes closed by order of the Prophet. So why the hell do I smell cigarette smoke? The fuck? Maybe I'm just having like a that stroke or something, I don't know. Hello, what are you? Well, you're Songbird, I know that, and you're gonna be something fun.
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
Yeah, so obviously this is like a very traditionalist approach to gender roles. You will know the false shepherd by his mark.
What the...
Yeah, so somebody's not looking forward to us arriving, I think. And here we go, we're into the raffle park. So I'm just deciding, you know, I think what I'm actually going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, because this has taken quite a while. And next time we're going to go up to the raffle, and we're going to go see what the fuss is all about. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.